Alright, so the last method we are visiting is factor by grouping. And you can use this when you have even number of terms. So for example, you look at it, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 terms. So when I say grouping, you're probably going to split those 4 as 2 and 2 and then combine it together. And then you can see it from the whole example that everything is 2 terms. Do you think you can do it when you have 6 terms? Probably. You can probably do 2 and 2 and 2 or 3 and 3. Obviously this note does not have that exciting example of that, but I'll show you when I get back. Okay, so I'm going to look at the example in the middle actually. And then guys, if you master ACB chart in the front page, grouping is really like a part of ACB chart. It's the same method, it's just the middle part of the ACB chart method. Okay, so let's go. Order the terms from greatest to the least, which is already done. Next, from the first 2 terms, factor of the greatest. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore this and just do it with you. Sometimes you can reorder it and then make it still work. Obviously, this one, just do it as it is. So factor the first 2 terms together. Greatest common factor is x squared. We get 2x plus 1. Greatest common factor of the second group is -9. 2x plus 1. You look at the whole thing. What is the common factor of the whole thing? That is 2x plus 1. There's 0, there's 0. And then we get x squared minus 9. What is always the last step? Can I do anything further here? Yes, you can. X squared minus 9 is x squared minus 3 squared. So you get 2x plus 1 times x plus 3 times x minus 3, and then that. So yeah, it's easy. Alright, now pause the video and then work with your partner. 2 minutes, doing the last 2 problems. Make sure you're completely factoring everything as much as possible, and we'll check the answer together. Alright, greatest common factor, 1, so I'm going to factor 2 at a time. X squared, x plus 3, minus 1, x plus 3, x plus 3, x squared minus 1. Notice x squared minus 1 is x plus 1 times x minus 1. Done. Over here, greatest common factor is 1. So 4x squared, x minus 4, minus 1, x minus 4. We get 4x squared minus 1 times x minus 4. Can I factor this further? Yes, you can. That is actually difference of 2 squared again. 2x squared minus 1 squared. 2x plus 1 times 2x minus 1 times x minus 4, and that is it. Okay? Alright, so since this was short, I'm going to keep continuing. Please go to the last page of your notes and find this. Factor each of the following polynomial functions whose equations and graphs are provided. So we are like done factoring, but I kind of want to show you why we are factoring, how factors are related to graphs and the zeros of the equation and everything. So let's just visit this. Let's factor it. 3x is the greatest common factor. X squared plus 4x plus 4. ACB chart, A times C is 4, B is 4. Imaginary numbers are 2 and 2. Since your A is 1, I can take a shortcut. 3x times x plus 2 times x plus 2. Right? Alright, I'm done factoring. Now, since we were there, I'm going to ask you to find zeros. Find zeros. You set 0 at each factor equals 0 to solve. So we get 3x equal to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0. So we get x equals 0, x equal -2, x equal -2. Now, please go find where your zeros are. I see right here, I see right there. Where are they? At x equal -2, at x 0. Do you see how they did? Yes, it's kind of cool. Also, remember from algebra to call the number of times a happens. So, for example, x equal -2 have this of 2. Let's start with m. It's called multiplicity. That's number of times 0 happens. So x equal negative 2 has multiplicity of 2. And then please take a look at what happened at x equal negative 2. Do you see kind of looks like a parabola there? Why do you think it looks like a parabola at that point? Because it has a multiplicity 2, it happens twice. And x equals 0 has a multiplicity 1, but it's just passing straight forward linear. It's just a reviewing of what you learned last year. Right now, what is the y-intercept of this graph? Y-intercept is where your graph crosses the y-axis right here at 0. What is the constant term of the equation? So you go back here. Constant term is the number without the letter. That's an easy way of saying it, obviously. You don't have anyone, so it's just going to be 0, 0. Notice it matches. All right, next, factor. GCF is 1. I'll use ACB char since it doubles. A times C is 4, B is negative 5. Magic numbers, negative 4 and negative 1. Since A is 1, I can use a shortcut, and be careful, it'll be x squared minus 4 times x squared minus 1. You can reach both of them, or difference of 2 squares, so I can factor it further like this. Alright, now let's find zeros. We get x equal negative 2. Oops, what did I do with it? X equal 2, x equal negative 1, x equal 4 zeros. 4 zeros on graph, and everything is linear at point 0, 1. So this graph intercept is right here at 4. What is a constant term of this graph? Equation 4. Why do you think that's happening? Okay, y-intercept means the y value when x equals 0, right? So think about what happened when x equals 0 in the equation. The whole one, everything with the x's will go away because it's a 0, and that's why the constant term matches with the y-intercept of the graph. Kind of cool, huh? That's what you can write over here. Okay, so that is the end of the lesson that I'm teaching. Now, you're going to go back to the previous page and work with your partner to finish all those 9 factors. And once you're done, both of you please go to a guest teacher with your notes, get checked because he or she has the answer, and then he or she will let you know what next activity that you will do. So good luck, and we will talk more about this next time I see you. Okay, bye.